When going into a game like this, you know you've got a few things to say. I mean, it's Red Dead Redemption 2, one of the most highly appraised games that anyone who has ever played a game would say. And so this game is one that obviously has gotten a lot of well-deserved praise. Not only do we get to live through the consequences of the life of Arthur Morgan, but we also are engaged with the world and side quests that the game has pushed into us. You get to ride horses, you get to do a bunch of midway vigilante type things that a regular cowboy western would. Who wouldn't enjoy it to go back to the days of America and all the problems and kind of questioning morals that there were? Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about the game. Let's just talk about the game. When doing the missions and just exploring what the world has to offer, it was always flowing and accurate to what the time period was based on. The different guns, archery, and fisticuffs used in the game were great. You really felt every punch, shot, given and taken. And the different ways of combat, either in stealth or long range, cannot be understated. The story as well is probably the best of this game. You feel for Arthur and the people we get to know in our group. And if you're like me who knows nothing of the previous game, it still hits you in the right ways. The detail in the rendering is amazing, just getting close-up looks even when exploring. I mean, the features like that are really interesting and cool to see. Of course, you have the slight hiccups, but what game doesn't have those? But honestly, how they made this game so lifelike is probably the best compliment I can give this game. It's no joke when people say this makes you feel like a Western in the West. The heartfelt story with Arthur learning that he has a purpose, that his old way is becoming outdated, is really impactful for us getting a hands-on grip with this story. And of course, while the ending almost is the same with different choices, the idea that you can change the character's ending personal-wise is a nice touch, having it whether he dies with or without honor, based on the good things you do. So be a jerk or ass or not, it's your choice. There's also a bunch of details that you might not even recognize in the first go. I'm not sure I did. You can customize horses, you could customize your haircut. Like, the amount of detail for a living must have taken so much from the developers that I have to applaud them. Honestly, great job. You can just tell the portrayal from Dutch and what you're gonna do is just building up as more as we go on. Sure, depending on what you like, some of the game styles and stories might feel slow, but you can always either skip them or not even do them. I mean, there's one where you teach a kid how to fish. Honestly, at that point, I was just having interesting and fun that I didn't even recognize most of the stories. I just was too enthralled of doing them. Enthralled, you know, if that's a word. It might be, who knows. There's an epilogue where we have the person from the first game, but like earlier setting up. Well, I felt kind of unnecessary, like it could have just died with that and just like a little cutscene story. If it's more gameplay, then sure, why not? Well, I won't complain too much. But yeah, besides that, this game is good. Like, what can I really say? I don't think I've even said anything in the past couple minutes. It's just a good game. If you haven't played it, play it. What else can I honestly tell you? It's still a great playthrough, and of course I recommend it. And of course it's an easy 9 out of 10. Like, what else? What else can I even tell you? Bye!